Good morning, everybody. I wanted to give a little tip for all of us this week who are working on intuitive development, and that includes me. And I want us to focus on something this week, which is the idea of meditation. So I don't drive this home too hard with any of us while we're in our classes because I never want you to feel pressured. I never want you to associate your intuitive growth with pressure or anxiety. But I'm sure, you don't need me to tell you how important meditation is to your intuitive development, how important it is that you take the time to do it. So I feel inspired to jump on here and say this today. No, I'm not admonishing you to meditate. I want to give you instead a little bit of an alternate way to meditate that I think you're going to really like and be able to easily incorporate it into your daily routine. So many, if not most of us, if we're not going to gyms, we're at least trying to get out for a brief walk every day. It's certainly wonderful. If you don't do it yet, please do start to do it. Even if it's just 15 or 20 minutes, I want you to get outside, wear a mask, do your social distancing, of course, but I want you to get out and walk. If you have a treadmill inside your house, you can certainly do a treadmill, or you can do a treadmill at a gym if there are gyms open, and you can do that safely, of course, in your area. But here's what I'm driving at. Here's why I want you to walk. I want you to start to understand the value of walking meditations. Walking meditations have an ancient tradition. We don't just, contrary to popular belief, have to meditate while being seated or lying down. You can have glorious meditations while you walk, especially if you live or have access to a park or a particularly lovely quiet street or a playground, or if you're really lucky like me and you live in a rural area where you can get out onto your road and there's not going to be a tremendous amount of people around you. So here's what I want you to do while you walk along. This is an intuitive development exercise. Instead of listening to music, I know that that's great. I know it can be uplifting, but I want you to do two things. First of all, just stay safe, right? Remember, again, social distancing, wear a mask, and of course, be aware of traffic and people around you. That's the first thing. That covers you as far as your personal safety. But the second thing, and here's the most important thing for our purposes of intuitive development, what I want you to do is start to get into a walking rhythm, a rhythm of each footstep, a rhythm of each footfall, a rhythm that you time with your breathing. This doesn't have to be anything fancy. It's just, and by the way, this doesn't have to be speed walking. It's actually better if it's not speed walking. So literally almost anybody should be able to do this. So you're out there now. Imagine you're out there, you're on your road. You're maintaining a calm awareness of your surroundings for safety, but I want you to allow your mind to drift. I want you to allow yourself to really get into that rhythm of each footfall and each breath. And once you feel like you're in that rhythm, you're in that zone, I want you to start to say a mantra. I want you to start to say a mantra that's going to be like an affirmation. If you've been following along with me for a while, you know I now believe in affirmations because they integrate and incorporate the strengths of our left brain and our right brain. So it's working with all parts of the circuitry of your mind, if you will, and it gets messages deep into your subconscious mind. So, your first affirmation as you walk around is this: I believe I can be an amazing psychic. I believe that I can be an amazing psychic. So you can get that to a rhythm. Do you hear me snapping my fingers? Okay. As you're walking along, I believe that I can be an amazing psychic. I believe I can be an amazing psychic. I believe that I can be an amazing psychic. That's the kind of thing I want you to do. Find your rhythm. Find the rhythm that is right for you. But there's your first mantra. And when that feels like, okay, I've got that. It feels like, yes. Feels like I've got that down deep now. I have a command of that one. And you're ready to go on to another one. Then I want you to say to yourself, I am an amazing psychic. And you could even say, I am an amazingly accurate psychic. So here's how it would sound with rhythm. I am an amazing psychic. I am an amazingly accurate psychic. I am a psychic. I'm an amazingly accurate psychic. That's my rhythm. What would your rhythm be? Find your rhythm, and you will have the beauty of incorporating breath work with meditation, with a focused goal that you're trying to achieve. And this form of meditation is something anybody can do, even if you're prone to sitting in meditation and you maybe get some troubling thoughts coming in. That doesn't have to happen because you're out there, you're moving your body, you are coordinating the rhythm of your body's movement with your breathing, with a beautiful, expanding, intuitive, evolving mantra. You are evolving your intuitive nature. You are growing your intuitive faculty. So I would love for you to try this and let me know how it feels. Let me know if you found a good rhythm. And it's just very exciting. And once you get the hang of that, you can start to substitute in any kind of related messaging that you want to dwell on. For example, I am an astonishingly good medium. I receive highly accurate messages for people. I experience ease as an intuitive. Messages come to me easily. All of these are messages that you can give to yourself in the form of an affirmation that is timed with your breath work, your breathing, and timed with your steps as you walk along in a beautiful intuitive development, walking meditation. So I hope you've enjoyed this today. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. I would love to hear in comments if this worked for you. Talk to everybody soon. Big hugs.